Take it, lick it, pop it, get it, jack it, post it, burn it.
Hello guys, this is Mojos. I hope you're doing good wherever you are. This is a reaction video to my previous video. My previous video where I was talking about support, unity, and whatever. Well, just working together to push the art agenda. Matters the Western Kenya art industry. So many people talked about it. Some said it was right to talk about it. Some gave me calls. I received calls. People asking why are you talking about this. Uh, it's not the right time to talk about it. I don't know which is the right time actually to talk about such issues that have affected us in the past and continue affecting us, and even the future generations, our next generations. I don't know when is the right time. And then another thing is some fear talking about it, for fear of being cancelled by the media, or for fear of cutting ties with the people in the media industry. But I guess we just have to stand up against such behaviors. I don't such behaviors. So to me, I feel like it was the right time to talk about it. So I saw a comment from Mc Virgo. He said, "We never set aside a budget for marketing." I think in my argument or in my statement, I never mentioned somewhere that I was managing or anyone was managing someone. We was never managing anyone. We was only lending a hand, was only helping friends. Those were our friends. Those are still our friends that we helping out in their art. And you guys are and were in the media, in the media houses. So, and you are still. I did mention. I never mentioned that we were managing anyone or we were sponsoring anyone. One thing you need to know is we were friends with you, we as producers, and you people in the media houses, and we were supporting the artists, and our support was never monetary to the artists. We supported by producing music for them, by shooting videos for them on our own budget. And we were still friends with you guys in the media houses. So I felt like if we producers are supporting artists, you can do the same by giving them airplay of the music we produce for them at our own costs. So I didn't I never mentioned anywhere that we were managing, because I feel like from this region there's no one who's capable of managing a musical artist. Whatever is happening here is it's just child's play. There's nothing serious there. Music business is complex, very complex. Over here, people only know about recording music, and that's all. And calling themselves managers, whatever, CEOs. I always see everyone, everyone online calling themselves CEO, CEO, CEO. It's okay to have dreams. It's okay to have big dreams. Actually, I support that. But again, we shouldn't be overhyped. We should not be overhyped by our immediate surroundings. When you have two or three people around you calling you boss, it doesn't mean it doesn't mean you can manage a musical artist. It's very hard to manage a musical artist. It entails a lot, actually. Uh, it entails a lot, from the contracts to the recordings to the tours, uh, distribution, revenue splits, whatever. And so many people from this region have never realized even a single coin from their music. People take a break and even quit music over here, even before realizing even a single coin from music. Why do you think that happens? Why do you think that happens most of the time? You get a very, like, a very talented young man or young lady doing music, or starting out well, putting out good music, actually hit songs. But then 3 to 4 months, this is a trend over here in this region. 3 to 4 months, they disappear. Music is an investment. That's why it takes patience. It takes patience. Trust me. It can't bring you money overnight. It can never bring you money overnight. That's why you'll find someone doing music under a music label, and then they invest in you. They will charge you money for recording, money for tours, money for marketing. You pay your manager from your you guys need to check your contracts well because it entails a lot that you might never know if you don't go through your contract. So you get to pay your manager, you get to pay all the miscellaneous expenditures that happen within your brand. um, you pay like almost everything, you pay for almost everything. So at the start of the contract, you might not have the capital, but the music label has it. So what they do is they give you the money. Let's say you sign a 3 million deal or a 2 million deal. uh but you are being given 2 million. Go use this money, we are signing you. That means you have a debt of 2 million Kenyan shillings to pay over the time duration that you've been given. Let's say you've signed a deal for like 2 or 3 years, and they've given you 2 million Kenyan shillings. So it means you have to pay. The money has to come. That 2 million or 3 million has to come within those 2 or 3 years. And there must be profits. Of course, it's a business, and every company is looking out for profits from their investment. So it becomes hard. It becomes hard for people, for companies, and for companies from this region to sign any artists from this region, because there might be talent, but there's a lot more to art than just talent. There's discipline. Many of the artists from this region are not disciplined, and many of the talented artists, trust me, don't have discipline at all. So you can never want to work with someone who's not disciplined, as far as they might be super talented, because you don't want issues with the police on a weekly basis, huh? You going to the police station to disband your artist. It brings a very bad image, actually. A very, very, very bad image. So no one wants to work with such. So MC Virgo, what I said was just we supporting each other. If I support someone and you see I've done my part, it's just a matter of playing my part, you playing your part, and the other person also playing their part. You see, it was never about me now paying for everything. No, I'm not managing anyone. I'm not managing anyone. You've seen the case of maybe I won't mention. There are some media houses around who had signed actually who had actually signed artists. But then, as I said earlier, management comes with a lot of responsibilities. You have to pay them. You pay the artist. You sign a deal of some certain amount. You don't just sign an artist for the sake of being called a manager or a CEO. No, you sign an artist with a deal of some certain amount of money. Money, you get me? So you always hear Zuchu has signed a deal of 100 million for a period of 3 years or 2 years. So she has to return that money plus profit within within the said period. But from these regions, you'll just hear, oh, someone is signed to serve to this person. So you even wonder what is the deal between these two, because you might even find within that period the artist is paying for their own recording and paying for their own video shooting, buying buying costumes themselves, doing so much on on their own. So you even wonder what the management is doing for them and what they anticipate to get from the deal. So let's let's embrace the fact that management comes with a lot of responsibility, and it needs to be taken keenly, because if we do so, uh, there's a lot of fruits that we will all reap in our own different levels. You know, the industry is like a cake. You can support me, I can support you, you can support some other person, I support some other person, but at some point we will all reap the fruits, because it's like a cake. You earn your own share, he does earn his own share, she does earn her own share. So no one is losing.
I was take it, lick it, pop it, get it, jack it, post it,